Number 5 seed Venus Williams preparing to take the court, followed by Lindsay Davenport, the number 2 seed. This just moments ago as the players entered Arthur Ashe Stadium court for their semifinal match. And the winner will face Martina Hingis, who just won semifinal number 1. Michelle Tafoy along with Patrick McEnroe in our U.S. Open studios. Patrick, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are there's Venus with outfit number 6, so she's got one more left, so she's hoping to use that one more in the finals.
Absolutely.
And take on Martina Hingis in a rematch, but it's going to be a great match. Big power hitters. I'm looking forward to this one.
And Martina Hingis gets by Jana Novotná despite trailing badly in the third set.
I have to say, Michelle, I wasn't particularly impressed with the way Martina Hingis actually played. I was very impressed with her fortitude, the way she hung in there, kept her game together, cut down the unforced errors when she sensed that Jana Novotná was getting a little bit tight. But I still think that the winner of this match has a real good shot to take out Hingis in the finals.
All right, well, earlier today we showed you the men's doubles final also at Ashe Stadium, and the winners there, Sandon Stolly and Cyril Sook. And when we return to Arthur Ashe Stadium, Venus and Lindsay, and Bill McAtee and Mary Carrillo will have the call when we come back to the U.S. Open in a moment.
CBS Sports coverage of the U.S. Open, a USTA event, is sponsored by Fidelity Investments, Infinity, AccuView, and by Kinko's.
I always tell my clients, start with a joke.
And the squirrel said, I don't even like nuts.
See, it's about comedy, not content. You know, people think the Kinko's will help them stand out because they can do anything in color. Give them the full color polish. Whoopee. Color's not funny. Look, you are creating an indelible image in your prospect's mind.
Kinko's, great news for small business, bad news for Maury.
Lemmings. That's all they are. Lemmings.
Hey, honey, he's walking. Get the camera.
Fujifilm presents the smallest one-time use camera. Smaller than a key case.
Stay with
Pack of tissues.
Stay with Daddy. Stay.
A wallet.
Come on, where is it?
The 24mm Advanced Photo System Quick Snap takes great big pictures. And it's so small you'll always have a camera handy. Just try to remember where.
If you're a growing company, your investment bank, your merchant bank, and your corporate bank can each take you only so far. But if you're a growing company, you want one firm that can take you to new financial frontiers.
Oh no, here's a line that's pulled loose. Uh-oh.
And people who really do go the extra mile.
Who are those guys?
CIBC World Markets. Nobody knows more about growing companies.
Tonight on The Late Show, get wild with Jack Hanna and his furry friends, plus sexy screen star Gretchen Mol. Then Dave reads viewer mail tonight.
Well, one final spot decided, one more remaining. Venus Williams, Lindsay Davenport, an All-American semifinal. And Mary Carrillo, you know, you look at these two and people were talking about the possibility of either of these players breaking through, having their Grand Slam breakthrough here at the Open.
Well, it's very likely. It really is. I agree with what Patrick McEnroe just said, that the winner of this match could end up winning the whole thing. Lindsay Davenport's been playing better ball than anybody this hard court season. She's not yet won a major, and of course that's the big question mark. Venus Williams has played beautiful tennis as well. I mean, these two are really going to be going at it. She's not intimidated by anything. This woman, in her rookie year, got to the final last year. I mean, so this is really going to be a war.
Well, a lot of people are wondering about Lindsay's abilities against Venus Williams and why she's been so dominant.
Well, this is big babe tennis, and you know I'm a big fan of big babe tennis. Very hard-hitting strokes from the baseline, finally ending things at the net. And generally, the big babe who's more consistent has the edge, and that has been the case with Lindsay Davenport. Venus Williams has not been quite as rock solid when these two have met, and that's why she's lost 4 of the 5 matches they've played. Today she claims she wants to do more. She wants to work the ball around more, take better care of her serve. You know, she doesn't hit nearly as hard as Lindsay Davenport, and she doesn't want to. Davenport's shot is hard and pure, and Venus has a lot more work on the ball.
Well, we had a chance to talk to Venus and asked her about playing Lindsay.
I was younger, and I didn't.
Now you're old.
I didn't understand what to do, And now I think I have more of an understanding. I think Lindsay really likes to power the ball. I think I like to take more pace off the ball. I think that we both have good serves, and it's really going to be a great match.
Well, Mary, you've talked about this. You said she's always had the shots. Now she knows when to use it.
Yeah, and that's a big, big difference. I mean, 1 year later, Venus Williams is a much more complete player. She's got all kinds of gifts, and now she knows how to use them.
Well, we're just about set to go. We'll be back with more from the U.S. Open in a moment, but first here's a look at one of the new faces in tennis. One of the newest faces on the WTA Tour is Switzerland's Patti Schneider, with the tour leading 5 titles this year and an upset win over Steffi Graf this week. Schneider's notoriety may soon rival that of her more famous friend and countrywoman, Martina Hingis.
Sometimes I was really in the shadow of her, but I like my career, and now I'm number 10 of the world, and yeah, that's great.
Patti Schneider, one of the new faces, sponsored by Mass Mutual, the blue chip company.
For more than 145 years, people across America have relied on Mass Mutual for life insurance and financial security. Mass Mutual, the blue chip company. We help you keep your promises.
Neutrogena T-Gel Shampoo, recommended #1 by dermatologists. It works. Works on all 3 major itchy, flaky scalp conditions. The leading prescription dandruff shampoo doesn't. Neutrogena T-Gel Shampoo. It works.
What's the problem with a typical audit that focuses on where your business has been? Well, for starters, you've already been there.
One man has been chosen to know tomorrow's news today.
Heroes never have it easy.
And he only gets 24 hours to change fate. Early edition returns September 26th.
Lindsay Davenport and Venus Williams. Lindsay, the number 2 seed. Venus at number 5. Lindsay Davenport has won 27 of her last 30 matches. She's now made the semifinals in 4 of the last 5 Grand Slams. That's a streak that started here a year ago. 22 years old now, 6'2". 4 titles this year.
And 3 in a row. She was the first player to win 3 titles in 1 month since 1984 when Martina Navratilova did it.
She won in Stanford, San Diego, and Los Angeles. Now Venus Williams, she's 18. Now lives in Florida, born and raised in Southern California. Her first Grand Slam semifinal since the Open a year ago. She beat Arenas Corlea, of course, in that third set tiebreak. 2 titles this year.
Play.
Venus will serve to start it.
$15.
Lindsay is the only semifinalist, by the way, to have more winners than errors coming into this match.
She's played beautiful tennis to get here. Some of the other players have been up and down in their efforts to play in the semis, but she's only lost a couple of games a match.
15-0.
Venus Williams really had to mix it up against Mary Pierce on her road to this semifinal. She battled beautifully to get past her.
Oh! 30-15.
Here's how Venus got here.
Then even after she dropped a first set against Arantxa Sanchez Vicario and made 18 unforced errors very quickly, she stormed through the rest of the match.
30-all.
She's just become a much better match player, Williams. But she's going up against the player who's won more matches lately than anyone.
30-40.
And an early break chance for Lindsay Davenport.
Bill, I think this is the first major that Lindsay Davenport has ever played in where she really took herself seriously, where she really thought, I can win this thing.
Game Davenport.
So Davenport has the first break of the match.
First game.
Joan London for Claritin.
In my line of work, you've got to be ready. Ready to hit your mark. That's why my doctor prescribed Claritin Ready tabs for my seasonal allergies. It dissolves on your tongue without water, so you can take it anytime, any place. One tablet means 24-hour non-drowsy relief from seasonal allergies, and it's safe for children as young as 6. There's a low occurrence of side effects, including headache, drowsiness, fatigue, and dry mouth.
Action!
Talk to your doctor about Claritin Ready tabs. Call 1-800-CLARITIN.
Our fund managers and our analysts, they want to go visit a company in London or Slovakia or whatever they want to go to. And they go there. That's their job.
There's no substitute for understanding strategy and meeting the management and having confidence in the people who are running the companies.
You have to look at hundreds of companies before you find 5 or 6. You have to look at thousands before you find 20 or 30.
What we're trying to do is get out and find something that's happening that the market's not yet aware of.
It's a lot of work, but the person that turns over the most rocks wins the game.
Visit our website or call your advisor.
Davenport
15
has not lost a set at the Open thus far, and only 16 games coming in here against Venus.
And Bill, Venus Williams, even though she is a much better match player than she used to be, is a notoriously slow starter. She already had 3 unforced errors in that first game and 1 here.
30.
Look how simply she has made her way through Lindsay Davenport, beating Wimbledon finalist Natalie Tozia easily, and then Amanda Kutzer took her down as well. So she hasn't been knocking down tomato cans.
Oh! 40 love.
40 love. You feel like Venus is a slow starter?
Yeah, definitely. In big matches, sometimes it takes her an entire set before she calms down.
Oh! 40-15.
Last year, such a breakthrough year for Lindsay Davenport. She won 6 tournaments. Of course, the gold medal in Atlanta in '96, another turning point.
Game Davenport.
So a solid service game from Davenport, 2-love.
Davenport leads 2 games to love.
And a look down at Arthur Ashe Stadium from above the Fujifilm blimp, piloted today by captains John McHugh and Mark Pinsky. In the skies above the USTA National Tennis Center.
Love 15. Love 30.
Nobody's got a better return of serve than Lindsay Davenport, and Venus is facing it. Trying to pop in some big serves. spinning him around as well, and Davenport's all over him. And Venus is doing a very smart thing now, taking her time, trying to calm herself down in between these points because it's quickly going away from her.
That's why that last serve from Venus was a nifty 112 miles an hour.
She's got the highest recorded serve in the history of women's tennis. Popped one in at Wimbledon at 125. Which made the list of fastest serves among the men.
Second double fault already.
And again, she's trying to walk that off. What's been tremendous to watch about Venus Williams is that she can make a lot of mistakes and survive them. I'm just not sure she can survive them against somebody like Lindsay Davenport, though. Oh, yeah.
Nice movement from Davenport at the net. She's off to a fast start at 3-love.
Davenport leads 3-0.
After 40 years in the market, it takes a lot to rattle us.
Call American Century at 1-800-321-3219.
You have a visitor in the main lobby.
Who are these people? They go to the strangest places, work in the tightest quarters, and gladly keep the oddest hours. Who are they? Forever probing and prodding, digging, exploring. Who are these people? They are Texaco, and what they do is find the energy the world needs to keep on running. Texaco, a world of energy.
First point, fourth game, first set. And it goes to Venus Williams.
Venus Williams on that last changeover thinking, what's going on? I'm serving at 82% and I've been broken twice. Which speaks again to that tremendous return to serve game from Davenport and the weight of her shots.
Catches the outside of the line. So Venus out quickly, love 30.
Again, the hard, flat balls of Lindsay Davenport are robbing Venus Williams of time. That's why she's spraying the ball around. Caught Davenport a little flat-footed in this game.
Still 2 break points remaining.
There is not a more pure hitter in women's tennis than Lindsay Davenport. Looks like she's barely swinging at that. Comes at you in a hurry, though. One more break point chance. And if she doesn't connect here, this first set will be over for Venus Williams. Wow. Big babe tennis. Hit it hard, hit it flat, walk away. Jeez. Everything I believe in. Right here in this point. Pow. You can't learn a big shot. I mean, Michael Chang's been trying to learn a big shot for years. You can't learn it.
Deuce.
You can learn how to control a big shot, which is what Venus Williams is just now, really, this year, learning how to do. That's pretty.
Advantage Williams.
Break point number 4.
Game Williams.
So a break for Venus Williams. 3-1.
Davenport leads 3-1.
CBS Sports Line gets you inside the U.S. Open. Late breaking news, audio interviews, updated brackets, and video highlights are all at your fingertips at cbs.sportsline.com. So Venus serving at 1-3, first set.
Oh, that's a really bad shot. Oh, that one's even worse.
15 love.
Oh, man.
I'd both like to have that back. Venus, sly smile.
Yeah.
15 love. It was very impressive the other night. Venus came charging back against Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, almost as if she found another gear after dropping that first set.
Well, I honestly think that Venus Williams does that on and off the court. She makes her mistakes and then she moves on. She doesn't regret them and she doesn't live in the past. She talks about that all the time. You just have to keep going forward. Her sister Serena says the same stuff. Terrific mentality. Wow.
Venus holds at love for 3-2.
Davenport leads.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
No matter how high the thermometer climbs or how sticky the humidity gets, nothing will be hotter this summer than the deals you'll get during Jeep Summer Days. Like a zero-down $279 a month Cherokee lease with only $774 due at signing. With all this, including air conditioning at no extra charge. Or get a great price on Jeep Wrangler. But you'd better hurry in because deals this incredibly hot are bound to cool down fast. Check out this $279 lease at your dealer.
It's always been my style to say exactly what's on my mind. But I know there are some things you can't always express with words. People can relate to each other on a lot of different levels. A look, a glance, a touch. And you just know you've connected. Tommy Hilfiger, for women.
Jets kickoff with Bill Parcells, Sunday morning at 11:30 on CBS 2.
SOPA, a USTA event, is sponsored by American Century Investments, Nike, Texaco, and by Fujifilm.
Last year, Venus Williams became the first unseeded player to reach the U.S. Open singles final since Pam Shriver in 1978. Now she'll try to get back on serve against Lindsay Davenport.
Love 15.
First double fault.
7 straight points for Venus Williams.
After a fast start, Lindsay Davenport has cooled and Venus Williams is heating up.
Got a Band-Aid that she's trying to remove. She's got a strained elbow as well, Lindsay Davenport, which forced her to take herself out of the mixed doubles mix here at the US Open.
Love 30.
Venus Williams not 100% fit either. She's been struggling with patella tendonitis for much of the summer. Oh boy, this is really, she's totally gone away. Her second double fault of this game.
And triple break point to level the first set at 3.
Oh, that's just really shaky stuff.
So Venus Williams has gotten the 2 breaks back. And for a recap of the day's matches, plus the latest news around the National Tennis Center, watch the US Open Late Night Show, sponsored by American Express, tonight at 12:37 a.m. Eastern Time. Michelle Tafoya, Mary Carrillo, Patrick McEnroe keep you up to date with everything going on here at the National Tennis Center. And doubling up to bring you complete coverage of the 98 US Open, the Fujifilm Blimp. Love 15. There's the Fujifilm Blimp.
Love 15.
So a few clouds have rolled in. And a few beads dropping. A lot of beads to keep track of.
600. So she's down to 599. Actually, those beads can be a little dangerous. And sometimes during the changeovers, you'll see the ball kids chasing around after them.
Love 30.
This has been very patchy stuff from both players back and forth. If they both start playing well at the same time, we're going to have ourselves a nice looking match.
That's kind of what happened in the last match, in that third set.
But this is what happens when big babe tennis goes wrong. It can get a little ugly.
And now it's Davenport with triple break point.
McGuire. He's going to Disney World.
Ball change, please. New balls.
He's walking. I got the camera. I got it.
Remember wallet-sized photos?
I got it.
How about a wallet-sized camera? Fujifilm presents the smallest one-time use camera.
For more than 145 years, people across America have relied on MassMutual for life insurance and financial security. MassMutual, the blue chip company. We help you keep your promises.
I've been an engineer for Porsche for 26 years. We're looking for perfection, such an elusive goal. Yet we see it all around us. It's the basis for being successful. The search for perfection needs support from partners. And one of these partners is Mobil. All Porsche engines are developed with Mobil One. and we tell owners to keep on using it. I think we have found with Mobile an excellent partner.
Jerry, there's too much clutter. Let me know when you've changed.
Change. Everybody parks, everybody wins. Dear Christy, I've changed. One stamp, please.
One stamp.
You can do more with the American Express card.
Oh, a rainbow.
The bell, it worked! Ah! Christy!
More change, Jerry?
Yeah, pretty much.
Lindsay Davenport during the change. Doing that elbow rub. As Mary mentioned, forced her to withdraw from the mixed doubles. She's still in the doubles, though. The women's doubles.
If you've got a sore elbow, you don't want to be playing Venus Williams. You're going to be handling an awful lot of heat and an awful lot of work on the ball.
Oh yeah. I just all right.
It's a great idea if you can wail on the ball that every now and then you throw in a whisper, because your opponent is defending against all that power.
And quickly it's love 30. Oh. That was some heat.
An 81-mile-an-hour serve right into Venus's forehand. A couple of steps and she knocked it out of here.
First break chance goes long. 2 still remaining. On serve at 4.
Full game's over.
The 4 semifinalists today, I mean, all have, from Jana Novotná to Hingis to these two, they all have complete games. They can all play from everywhere on the court. But of the 4, the most reluctant to use her strengths at the net is, and has been, Lindsay Davenport. She's tried so hard to get over that, but you can see in that last point, she doesn't still feel as comfortable up there as she should be. She's got terrific hands and a beautiful volley.
Love 15.
Third double fault. Short time ago, Martina Hingis moved into the final 3 sets, 6-4 in the third over Jana Novotná. And 30-15. Stalian Suk winning the men's doubles championship. And Mary, still neither player looking very comfortable.
6 breaks in 8 games pretty much says it all. Davenport getting a good job to just get out of the way of that serve.
Venus wanting the call, not getting it, and not getting an overrule. AccuView MacCam on the line. Deuce.
Left first serve. Advantage Williams.
See both players using up every bit of the time they've got in between points. Smart, because they're both still on edge.
Back to deuce.
And I think they both feel the weight of this occasion so much. They both understand the remarkable opportunities that are before them.
Advantage Davenport.
Well, a break chance now for Davenport. This for 5-4, and a chance to serve out the first set. Take a look at break chances.
Juice.
I think that's a very smart serve from Williams to go into the Davenport body, take away her wingspan. Just a gnarly serve with all kinds of work on it. Spun right into Davenport. She couldn't get away from it. Tremendous hitting from Lindsay Davenport. And what she does against Venus better than any other player against Williams is she centers the ball against her so much. Keeps going hard and deep into the middle of the court, taking away any real angle opportunities for Williams. And then she drags her a little bit farther off the court than Venus wants to hit from and gives herself a chance for a winner. That's real smart. And another chance for Davenport to serve for the first set.
Second break point.
Wow.
Juice.
That's a good answer to it. 98 miles an hour.
Another fine placement from Williams. I just love how she can shrug off a big shot or a bad patch or, you know, an errant shot and come right back. Look at that, 108. But she jumped on that one too much. When you can hit as hard as Venus Williams can hit, you want to hit. You want to hit hard. She went for a great shot when a good one would have done fine.
the third break chance, gets the break. 5-4, first set.
Davenport leads 5 games to...
This is Imagine TV.
We are looking for a man in a new Mercury Cougar. Exactly like this one. He's a dangerous double agent and a master of disguise.
Haven't seen him.
Oh, Peter Lynch. I'm Susie, your stress technician, trainee. Not to worry. Here we go. Wow. Under control.
This reminds me of the stock market.
It can't just shoot up without warning.
Sure can.
And then drop.
25% or more, 4 times since 1970.
So stressful.
You know, Fidelity can help you better prepare for the market's ups and downs.
For the free guide, Investing in Volatile Markets, call 1-800-FIDELITY or visit fidelity.com.
Wow, you're stress-free.
Look, they make olive oil. Take a picture here.
Okay, all right.
Buongiorno.
Oh, hi. How are you? Is this your business?
Yes.
Oh, we have our own business too.
Yes, we have 3 stores in Ohio.
Ohio. We sell in Ohio. And California, and Canada, and Argentina, and Australia, and Mexico.
They're on the internet. How can they afford it?
Breezy afternoon as the wind has picked up over the last 15 or 20 minutes here in New York. Lindsay Davenport serving for the first set. Both Lindsay and Venus have managed to hold serve only once. But if Lindsay can do it here, she'll take the first set 6-4.
Very low.
And Davenport looking on. She's actually the president of the Southern California Volleyball Association. And 3 set points for Davenport.
We were talking earlier about the person who controls the baseline controls the net. That was in the Hinks-Nomatin match. That's surely the case here as well. And at least for right now, it's all Davenport.
Wonderful point from Venus Williams. Saved the first set point.
40-15.
And her body language doesn't change. That's what I really like about her. As we see the Williams camp, Serena Williams, who won the mixed doubles title yesterday with Max Murney. They'd won Wimbledon together as well.
Game, first set Davenport.
35 minutes. 6-4. Now, Lindsay Davenport has won 19 of 20 matches after winning the first set in Grand Slams, or at the Open, and 61-3 overall in Grand Slams. Was up in the first set, allowed Venus Williams to come back, but then pulled away. So Venus will serve to start set number 2.
15 low.
It's a high percentage that Venus has got, but as you can see, it's not doing her much good against the world's best returner.
Let first serve.
You can't, you know, it's hard to knock Davenport on her heels with power. She's too big and strong herself. She's 30 pounds lighter than she was 2 years ago. fitness training has really helped her game become much more dangerous for all of her opponents.
30 love.
And so hard struck were those shots from Davenport that Williams was trying to stay in that point from about 15 feet back beyond the baseline. How effective and imposing can you be from that far back, even if you are Venus Williams?
Wow. That draws some oohs and ahs from the crowd.
40-15.
40-15.
Well, because it was a hard-hitting but fairly neutral rally. Not a lot of angles to work with, and she came up with one nonetheless.
So Venus Williams holds to start set number 2.
It began as the product of meticulous Japanese design, but it was sent to Europe for finishing school. It was tested on Austria's Alpine roads, refined on Germany's autobahns, and chased on England's racetracks. Now the car that's proven itself in Europe is crossing the pond. Introducing the all-new Infiniti G20. Born in Japan, educated in Europe, now available in America.
Can insurance make you stronger? At the Hartford, we have workers' compensation, disability insurance, and investment plans. So even though you can get hurt, not much can really hurt you.
What a day. Whole family went down to the lake, including the dog. Seems like just a few weeks ago, she was too stiff to get up, much less run around. But then our veterinarian told us about Rimadyl, a breakthrough product that could help her arthritis pain. Help? She's like her old self again. Isn't that right, lady?
As with other pain relievers in this class, digestive and liver side effects may occur.
Now, time now for our Aflac trivia quiz. Who is the last U.S.-born?
15 love.
Let you see it again. Last-born American woman to win the U.S. Open singles title. Give you a little time to think about that.
30 love.
So Lindsay Davenport winning the first set, 6-4. First service game for Davenport here in the second.
40 love.
So 40 love, and now for a special report from CBS News, let's go to Dan Rather in Washington.
We're on the air again because President Clinton's lawyers are about to respond to the report of the Special Prosecutor Ken Starr. That's a report released a few hours ago. Meanwhile, here's the latest. The Starr report alleges 11 grounds for impeaching the president as Ken Starr sees it. They include perjury, obstruction of justice, witness tampering, and abuse of power. The Star report discloses for the first time what it says is a DNA match between a blood sample given by the president and a stain on a dress kept by Monica Lewinsky and at one time her mother. The Star report alleges that the president pursued, quote, a strategy for deceiving the American people and Congress. The president admitted in a fresh apology this morning that he had, quote, sinned, but said he plans a vigorous legal defense. And now the president's lawyers, Charles Ruff and David Kendall, are set to make an appearance in the White House to rebut the Star charges. Now, here now is CBS News White House correspondent Bill Plant as we await the arrival of President Clinton's lawyers. Bill?
Dan, this is the beginning of the counteroffensive. Even before the Star report was issued today, the White House lawyers, both public and private, issued this 78-page rebuttal based solely on news reports and on what they expected to be in Mr. Starr's report. They quickly assert that all of the charges leveled against the president are incorrect. They say that he did not commit perjury, that he did not obstruct justice, nor tamper with witnesses, nor abuse the power of his office. They'll make that case even more strongly, we believe, in this meeting, which is set up in the White House Roosevelt Room. Dan?
Well, Bill, we go live now to the Roosevelt Room. The president's lead attorney, David Kendall, is about to speak. With Charles Ruff at his side, now on his left.
Good afternoon. I'm David Kendall, and with my partner Nicole Seligman, I represent President Clinton personally. With me here this afternoon are the White House counsel Chuck Ruff, Cheryl Mills, and Lanny Brewer of the White House counsel's office. First, let me say that we have not had the opportunity to fully review the voluminous referral from the prosecutors in the Office of Independent Counsel. We have made only a very preliminary review of this document. Please keep in mind that these allegations are not intended to be, nor do they purport to be anything other than the prosecutor's collections of charges and accusations. By its very nature, this document is one-sided. But I want to try to begin this afternoon the process of telling the other side of the story. This is not a new story. A man tried to keep an inappropriate relationship private. The president has acknowledged his personal wrongdoing and sought forgiveness from his family, Ms. Lewinsky, the cabinet, the Congress, and the country. In light of that acknowledgement, the salacious allegations in this referral are simply intended to humiliate, embarrass, and politically damage the president. In short, this is personal and not impeachable. The referral alleges obstruction of justice in the testimony of Monica Lewinsky, but Ms. Lewinsky's own testimony confirms that the president never told her to lie. The referral alleges witness tampering of Betty Curry, but Ms. Curry was not a witness in the Paula Jones lawsuit. She was not on any witness list, nor was she in fact ever called as a witness. The referral also alleges abuse of power, yet details conduct that is nothing more than an assertion of constitutionally protected rights. But the referral does not allege anything of substance that has not already been leaked illegally before the Congress or the president even had a chance to review it. Let me be clear. The president has acknowledged his personal wrongdoing. And so no amount of gratuitous allegations about his relationship with Ms. Lewinsky, no matter how graphic, can alter the fact that the president did not commit perjury, he did not obstruct justice, he did not tamper with witnesses, and he did not abuse the power of his office. There are a lot of lurid allegations in the prosecutor's referral, but there is no credible evidence of impeachable offenses. We received this report only a short time ago. We haven't been able to fully review it or digest its allegations. We don't know what supposedly backs it up. We were denied a request to see this a little in advance so we could give a rebuttal, but thanks to illegal leaks from the Office of Independent Counsel, we didn't have a copy. The report was locked up on the Hill. We have been able to prepare a 78-page rebuttal, and I hope you will review that rebuttal because it directly speaks to the allegations in the actual referral. What we have here is a preliminary review by the House Judiciary Committee of the prosecutor's allegations to determine whether an impeachment inquiry would be justified. This is not an impeachment inquiry, and we believe there are no grounds for such an inquiry.
Mr. Kendall,
Mr.
the independent counsel says that he had no choice but to include these lurid, salacious details because the president on January 17th and on August 17th denied a sexual relationship with Monica Lewinsky and referred to the definition that was given to him and said his remarks were legally accurate. Didn't the prosecutor in this case have no choice but to make the case that the president lied and provide all those details?
No, the amount of lurid graphic detail here far exceeds any legitimate justification.
Mr. Kendall.
Yes. From the White House Roosevelt Room. Very quickly, this was the defense put forward by the president's attorneys to the Ken Starr accusations reviewed earlier in the day. The president did not commit perjury, his lawyers say, nor did he obstruct justice, nor did he tamper with witnesses, nor did he abuse the powers of the presidential office. And David Kendall, his lead personal attorney, expressed annoyance at Ken Starr's refusal to give the president and his attorneys a copy of the report before it was put out worldwide. Now, for more about this, the CBS website is the best website available for the printed material that's in the Starr documents and the White House response. Of course, we'll have the CBS Evening News coming up on this CBS station very soon, America's Hard News broadcast, and there'll be a special edition of 48 Hours tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That'll be 8 Central. Now, back to that great match at the U.S. Open.
Arthur Ashe Stadium, Martina Hingis already in the final. Lindsay Davenport and Venus Williams. Davenport 6-4 and 2-all here in the second set.
Pure aggression on that point from Venus Williams. Terrific mindset she seems to have for this game. Her way into the net with some tremendously hard hitting, Davenport, and then she goofs it up once she's there. That's the gimme part of that rally. A lot of breaks. Pretty even on the unforced errors. And Venus going for more winners. And she's still in trouble.
40 though.
She tends to have big numbers all the way around, Venus Williams. Winners and errors. But again, a match like this tends to be decided by who's the more consistent, and that's been Davenport.
Bad break for Venus.
3 games all.
This really is bad luck because sometimes you can play a let court, but this one really just bounced right over Williams' head.
Venus serves at 3-all in the second set.
Davenport is doing just what she wants to do. Take it to Williams early and often. She's got Williams a little bit in a reactive mode. So Venus has got to make these points shorter. Davenport likes to play right from that baseline, not give away any of the court. So that ball's coming back in a hurry. Like that. See here, see she's got her back here. Lindsay's right along the baseline. And Venus is struggling beyond the baseline. And if that's going to happen continually, Venus Williams will lose this match.
The serve, which is usually an effective weapon for Venus, has not been so today. Only one ace is concerned. Triple break point. Davenport with the break at love for 4-3.